Hey dreamers, welcome to my channel. This is Dosha with DoshaDreams Tarot, and this is a reading for the sign of Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, or anywhere you have Aries in your charts. Please do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everybody. Just take what does, leave the rest for somebody else, okay? Oh baby, you got Three of Swords coming out on the table, okay? Whew, you may be dealing with a little bit of heartache right now. Give me one moment. Yep, Three of Pentacles here. Okay, this could be having to do with a disappointment in work or finance. All right, this may not necessarily mean a heartbreak in a romantic relationship or anything like that. Three of Swords can just be disappointment. Okay, so before we continue forward, I just want to say thank you for stopping in. I hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe before you leave. Also, I will be putting my donation links in the description box below, so if you want to leave a donation, totally appreciate it. Spirit, what's going on with Aries here? Aw, darn it, we got the Lovers. So, okay, this could be involving a romantic relationship, or this could be just a decision, okay, in regards to this disappointment, all right? We're going to dig a little deeper and find out. So, all right, thank you, Spirit, for your divine messages and guidance. We are truly grateful, and we know we couldn't do this without you. So if you would please guide Aries today in oh, okay, oh boy, we've got the Devil coming out, totally flipped over in my deck here as I was shuffling. So Devil looks a little pompous, doesn't he, in this deck? You know, look at his face. He's kind of like, and he's got these two chained up, you know. What I'm feeling with the combination here, Aries, is this could be either like a relationship dynamic that is rather toxic, okay? This could be something that was a disappointment regarding a situation with, this also is Capricorn energy, okay? So, I'm just getting, you could be dealing with an earth sign. We've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out at the bottom of the deck. We've also got the Emperor. This is your energy, Aries. So, you know, this could be a situation, involving a Capricorn or an earth sign, but, it could also just be about disappointments and heartache. You might even, I'm just getting this for some of you, that you might struggle with addiction because of heartbreak, okay? Like this could be causing you to cope, okay, right, with different things. You could be, you know, drinking more than usual because of this, or this might be a long-standing heartache, okay? This might be a heartbreak from, you know, years gone by, right, that has impacted you in a way where that you you turn to the bottle for support, right? You might, you might use substance as a way of coping with a broken heart, okay? That's what I'm getting for some of you. For others, I feel like this could be a toxic relationship, all right, that broke your heart. Okay, especially with this Lovers card coming out. So just want you to know that this is a judgment-free zone. So if that is you, like, I'm not here to tell you like you're right or wrong. Like, I just want to let you know that addiction is a symptom. Okay, toxicity is a symptom. It's not necessarily it's a physical symptom, all right? And it's typically a symptom of trauma, right? Or harm or pain of some sort, okay? And trauma, I feel like, is it's a spectrum. I don't feel like it's a spectrum. It is a spectrum, okay? So dysfunction causes trauma, all right? So it's not necessarily, doesn't always have to be extreme in the way that we typically view trauma, right? That's at one end of the spectrum, but it can, I don't want to trigger anybody or get too deep into it, but I just want to say that, like, addiction is a symptom of trauma, typically, more often than not, whether it's known or unknown trauma, right? Things we may not qualify as trauma, but definitely impacted us and impacts our coping skills, okay? So I just want you to know that, right? You are not your addictions, okay? I just got 444 on the little ticker there when I said that. So anyway, I love you guys. I'm here to empower you, okay? I want what's best for you always. So look, we're going to go ahead and clarify the Three of Coins, okay? So, Spirit, can we clarify the Three of Coins for Aries today? Can we clarify why the Three of Coins came out? Okay, King of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ace of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This could be a collaboration with this Three of Pentacles. This could be a work collaboration, but I'm getting more than anything, I do think that this is romantic, okay? So this may be someone that you put in a lot of work with, you know? Like maybe they put in a lot of work and so did you, okay? But there was something here that was not clear. Or somebody was not truthful. Maybe about how they were really feeling. Can we clarify the Lovers? Why is this Lovers card here for Aries? Why is the Lovers card here? Okay. Oh, boy. Ugh, lots of swords coming out. Jesus. Sorry, just the energy is just like, ugh. You've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so... sorry, I'm just like, whatever this was, definitely toxic. Like, I'm sorry to see this for you, Aries, because, you know, it's really, I've noticed lately that, especially around, like, V-Day or whatever, like, which I had a Valentine's Day. I don't know how I'd say that. Valentine's Day, that's the best way to say. But, you know, so, you know, I try not to hold a lot of weight with the Valentine's Day thing, or let it carry a lot of weight, because believe it or not, it's so funny, but like I'm typically single this time of year. Like, if I, you know, I'm not in a relationship like through the winter, like I'm not going to be in a relationship out of nowhere in February, you know, like I don't know why, but it does seem seasonal for me and it's pretty cyclical. So like I've been single, I think for like, quite a few Valentine's Days. Like I can remember like one in the last like 5 years or something. Like you know what I mean? I don't know why, but that just happens. And like, you know, I'm impartial to it. I don't really care that much, because for me, I just feel like, you know, love is love any time of year and it doesn't really matter. Like, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, this time of year, and especially around Valentine's Day, like, I feel like people are thinking about their relationship status a lot more. They're thinking about love. They're thinking about intimacy, like, all these sort of things. And I just want to say that, like, I've been having a lot of love readings happen unintentionally. Like, I'm here to deliver whatever message Spirit wants the collective to hear, right? Like, so I'm the bridge and the vessel, okay? So I set my intentions, you know, as we move through a reading, but in the very beginning, it's a clean slate. So this is like, it could be about work, it could be about, you know, familial relationships, it can be about anything, right? This could be about your spiritual journey, right? Like, this doesn't have to be about love. And so I know a lot of people do come to the table with the intention of doing a love reading, and like, I'm not hating on that either, because like I watch love readings like for myself, right? But really, it's like, what I'm trying to say here is that I've been getting a lot of really heartbreaking love readings lately for everybody. Like, there's just been like a lot of love readings coming out that are just like not necessarily the best, right? So I feel like at this time we may be reflecting a lot. We're probably doing a lot of purging, a lot of like clearing out old energy, and kind of like trying to get to a place of like understanding our past relationships or understanding our current circumstances and how they interrelate. And I don't want to rant too long, but that's the message that I'm getting here, is that like, this is a time of reflection and a time of assessment when it comes to our love relationships and our relationship with love, right? So, without further ado, you've got the Five of Swords coming out. So, I'm just going to go through all of them. Knight of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. So, what I'm getting here is that, and like, I feel like I need to shake that off real quick. So what I'm getting here is that, this is about somebody that you've been dealing with. Could be a water sign, could be an earth sign. Could be an air sign with all this swords energy coming out, but I don't think so. That there was something here that was dishonest, was not forthcoming, that this person withheld information and you had to find out some other way. That's what I'm getting, okay? This could be, you know, could go a couple different ways, and I'll kind of explore that a little bit more. But what I'm getting here is that with the Knight of Swords in reverse is that this person did not come forward with the truth. The Five of Swords here indicates to me that that there was some discussion taking place behind people's backs. This could have been discussions taking place behind your back, or you may have had to go and pursue information elsewhere because you knew this person was being dishonest, is what I'm getting for you. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, this is really telling you that something came to light, that this deception came to light, whatever this was. And I feel like you had to make a decision about this person. That this was kind of like the energy that helped you make your decision, is what I'm getting. So, just give me one moment, actually. I'm sorry, I have to turn off my heater. I apologize for the heater noise also, because I know that audio will be a lot better now that the heater's off. I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of it, to be honest with you. And like, this has nothing to do with you, Aries. I'm just sick and tired of this kind of energy. And like, yes, these are cards in the deck, but I'm just saying that like, I should not be getting these repeated pattern storylines like this. And this is an epidemic, okay? Like and not a pandemic, this is an epidemic of narcissism and of people being dishonest and using one another because they're too pathetic to just be honest, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but I get frustrated because I'm just like, why? You know, here's the Eight of Wands here. It's about communication, okay? This is what I'm talking about, is that people are not communicating about how they're feeling. People are not willing to, like, put in the effort just to be honest because they want to have their cake and eat it too. So they're not going to tell somebody like, yeah, you know, I'm also talking to like 3 other people, and like, I'm not really sure like if I want to pursue things with you. I'm kind of looking at these other options. Like, people like low key don't want to say that because first off, they don't want to hurt your feelings. Sure, what the fuck ever, excuse my language, like, cool, you know? But at the same time, it's like, would you rather me find out, like, in some other way how you're really feeling? Because I just feel like that's really, like, dishonest and messed up. And, like, also, not only that, but they're wanting to keep a roster, right? Like, that's the vibe that I get from this kind of energy, is somebody who wants to keep, like, a list of people going where they just drip drop and, like, kind of like breadcrumb each person with just like having their primary person that they're most interested in, that they'll give the most attention, but they're still not giving their full attention because they're spreading themselves out with these other people. Because just in case that person doesn't work out, boop, well, I got someone next in line, right? So then that way I don't have to ever be alone or sit with myself and be honest, you know? That I just want to play. Just be honest with people. And that way they can move along even quicker. But guess what? People who are like that, they already know that most people, especially people with integrity who are of high quality, don't want to do that. They're like, I don't really want to be on a list of people that you just decide when you are interested in talking to me, you know, or you just decide, you know, based on what other people think and feel and are doing that's going to change your interest level in me, you know? Because that's not really like being vulnerable. Like, that's not really like taking a leap with somebody, because you're like, well, like, sure, you want to keep your options open, like, I get that, sure, people can do whatever they want, but it's like, but just tell me, because then I can know that, like, I'm not necessarily like special to you, dude, like, you know? And I feel like that's how you feel, Aries. Like, I feel like that's what I'm channeling here, is like, this is about a behavior pattern that you may be confronting in your own life. Seven of Wands in reverse. Trying to clarify the Devil card here. Maybe we'll just throw this in the mix and I'll keep clarifying, but I feel like this is like, this breaks down your defenses, you know? That this is someone who pushes your boundaries. That's what I'm getting here. That they push your boundaries. Excuse me. Can we clarify why this Devil and the Three of Swords is here? Can we clarify this, please? Why is this here? Spirit, why is this here? Why is the Devil card here, Spirit? Can we clarify the Devil card? Seven of Wands again. King of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry. I'm annoyed. Seven of Wands, I think you're trying to defend yourself against this energy. This is someone who pushes your boundaries, okay? Which is super toxic, by the way. King of Wands in reverse. This could be a fire sign. Maybe another Aries, Leo, or Sag. And you've got the Four of Pentacles. Again, some more earth energy here. I feel like this is someone who withholds, okay? They're not showing up in their best behavior. This is someone who uses sexual energy to manipulate people. And they're not very giving, though. Like, they're not very giving. This is about them being, like, more like you'd think that if someone is using sexual energy to manipulate you, like, they might be, like, trying to seduce you, and they'll, like, use, you know, they'll, like, give to, but no, this is not about them giving anything. Like, this is about them taking what they want. Like, that's what I get. This is somebody who's, like, who's, like, real gross. Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Is this is someone who uses their sexual energy to push people's boundaries and use their addictions against them. This is someone who could come over with a bottle of liquor, right? And is like, hey, let's have some drinks, you know? I know you like to, excuse my language, you know? Leave you heartbroken. This is someone who targets people who have broken hearts. That's what I'm getting. This is like a serial, like, predator. And, like, they don't even have to necessarily be, like, and I really don't want to trigger anybody. So, like, I apologize if any of this is triggering. I'm going to talk a little bit about something. And if you feel like you might be triggered by it, then you're more than welcome to to leave the reading, okay? So this is somebody who doesn't necessarily, like, this doesn't have to be someone who is a physical abuse. Excuse me. See, I'm even getting a little bit, like, I'm getting pissed off. This is someone who doesn't necessarily need to qualify as being physically abusive or, like, a rapist, okay? And this is why I gave a trigger warning. This is somebody who is a sexual manipulator, and they predate, right? Like, they are predatory in that they choose people who are already wounded. They might choose people who are sex addicts, okay? They might choose people who give into temptation because they don't have enough self-esteem and, like, self-defense to say no. Like I said, they may actually use people's addictions against them by, like, getting them drunk in order to get like, sexual favors from them. They may use people who are addicted to substance, right? Who may use and they, you know, will basically get them high in exchange and shit. That's what I'm getting. This is, like, somebody who, in my opinion, is a predator. And it's pissing me off, to be quite frank. And you may not have seen it at first. That's what I'm getting here, is that you may have showed up with generosity and with love, and you had to find out the hard way, or you had to find out through other people what was really going on here because they were not being honest with you. Can we, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, okay, to clarify. Yeah, I feel like you really put in a lot of effort and work here. Like, I feel like you really stepped forward here, because you've got the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles here. That for me shows that, like, you put in effort towards this person. Like, real effort. You got the Magician in reverse. Yeah, this person was being manipulative. You got the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Could have been dealing with a Leo, but I'm not really getting that. I feel like this is you. Like, I feel like you bring this to the table. And by the way, this trumps every card on the table. So I just want you to know that if this person, if you are dealing with someone like this, I don't think you would get this far in the reading if you weren't. That your happiness, and your love and who you are as a person is just so, this is like, the way that I see it is like, it's timeless. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like your love and happiness and joy is just like, you're going to continue to be this way. Like, this person may have broke your heart, but I feel like you are going to come out on top. You definitely are. Once you heal from this and move past this, then this is your energy for sure. This right here in the middle, I feel like is like you, and you were manipulated, and I feel like that did impact you. It has hurt you, but I feel like you've still managed to maintain some form of emotional depth and strength and personal power, you know? The World card in reverse here with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm really getting is that, like, this person tried to keep you stuck and tried to keep you from like, okay, here's what I'm getting also is you might be on the precipice, okay? Is you might be on the verge, on the edge of move these down so you can just see how many cards you got. But you may be really on the edge of some of greatness, right? I don't know, that's what I'm getting, is like you are on the precipice of change and on the precipice of exciting new endeavors. Like, this is, I feel like you're about to come up somehow, or like, and then this sneaky, slimy, gross person came slithering into your life and preyed upon your weaknesses, and you're not the only person they were doing this to. You were totally like a victim to this person. Like, this person was really, really sick and twisted and has used many people, and a lot of times, I'll be honest with you, Aries, and I really hate this sometimes too when it comes to the way the universe works, but when you're right on the precipice and the edge of change or the edge of greatness, right, then the universe will throw you curveballs. And it's not to test you. I mean, in some ways it is, but I don't like to necessarily put it that way, because I feel like it's also that you're like a flame, and when your flame gets brighter, there's more moths that are attracted to it, okay? So you have to defend yourself when you get into a place of where you're getting to a place of greatness, that people are going to feel that, and they're going to want to ride on your coattails. They're going to want to suck that energy out of you because they can't get it themselves because they're wounded, you know? But it's still their responsibility, you know, as fucking adults, excuse my language, to deal with that, deal with their problems, and to connect with the divine on their own instead of sucking it off of other people. Freaking sick bastards, you know? I just get so mad at that kind of energy because I just, you know, it's predatory and it's gross, and I have zero tolerance for it. I really do. And I can have compassion for those people if it was their reading, but this is not their reading, okay? Cross-watchers, you know, sorry. But I'm just saying that when it comes to Aries, like, this is your reading, and you are getting all my compassion right now, so I don't really care about that, you know? Like, it takes me being in a special place to have compassion for predators, okay? It's incredibly difficult, and I'm not gonna give that energy right now. So all I'm gonna say is that you're on the edge of a cycle changing. This person could feel that about you, and they liked it, and so they came in and they knocked you a little bit. And them knocking you is not going to stop you, though, okay? It's just a bump in the road. This is just you know, you encountered a bandit. You know what I mean? And they took a little bit from you, but they didn't take everything. And you, as a person, they manipulated you so that they could take advantage of you, but you figured it out. And you as a person are stronger and more full of life and love than they will ever be, okay? Especially if they keep going down this path, then screw them. But, you know, I'm just saying that you are going to move forward into a new reality. And when I say that, I mean a new place for you. Like, I just feel like you learned a really hard lesson. This is a really hard lesson, okay? I just got 2525 on the ticker. And I just let you guys know when I see number synchronicities like that, and you can like go look them up later. I'm not a numerologist, so like I don't know what all the numbers mean. I just know that it's significant. If I say something poignant and I look up and I see the numbers, I'm just going to tell you all about them. And you can look them up if you feel so inclined. But I just want you to know, Aries, that like the universe loves you and has your back. You know what I mean? And you're gonna grow from this. You know, this is a valuable but difficult lesson. And my advice to you, okay, would be to look at yourself. Okay, if we can blame other people all day, and yes, this person did wrong by you, okay, but we have to look at where in ourselves are we weak, because of our past wounds, or because of our addictions, or whatever it is that makes us vulnerable to these types of people. And we need to strengthen that, okay? And we need to work on it and heal it so that when these types of people come around again, we are strong enough to be able to fend them off and say, you're not going to manipulate me. I can see you. I see what you're doing here. You're trying to use my weaknesses against me in order to get what you want because you're pathetic or whatever it is, and not going to happen. Not today. Not today, Satan, okay? Not today. So that's what I'm getting for you, Aries. I love y'all, and I appreciate you tuning in. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe before you leave. It's a free way to support me and my channel. And if you want to drop a donation, I'm going to put my donation links in the description box below. And you can do that if you feel so inclined. So anyway, thanks so much again, and I look forward to seeing you next time.